welcome back to Be My Brown's Kitchen. Hey family, and welcome back to Meet My Brown's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making some homemade hummus using chickpeas. If you want to see my recipe, stay tuned. Okay, so I've had these chickpeas soaking for at least 12 hours. It's a pound of chickpeas. Now, I do have some water heating up. I'm going to go ahead and add the chickpeas and some salt and let them cook for about 45 minutes to an hour on the low simmer. Okay, so my water is hot. I'm going to go ahead and add this pound of chickpeas and then add some salt. Okay. All right, we're gonna let this simmer for about an hour and then we'll come back and we'll start working on our hummus. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and check my chickpeas. They've been cooking for an hour. So what I'm checking for is to make sure that they're nice and tender. Oh my gosh, and they're perfect because they're coming out of the skin. It's what I really want them to do anyhow, because that's a process of making the hummus. See that? Perfect. And let's just make sure that they're if I can find that one. Yeah, that just dropped. Just to make sure, oh, that water is hot. That they're, now I'm gonna just see if I can smash it. Oh yeah, good, very good. And they're tender, they're nice and tender. I soaked them for, I know it was more than 12 hours. So nice and creamy too. See, nice and creamy. So I shouldn't have any problems blending this into a beautiful hummus. Okay, I'm gonna have to add some fresh lemon juice to the chickpeas, as well as some garlic and some tahini. Now tahini is a sesame seed paste. And that'll help it give the hummus that nice and creamy taste, along with a nice rich flavor. But we're gonna build those flavors with some fresh lemon. We're also gonna use, like I said, some fresh garlic. I'm gonna go ahead and add all of those things to the food processor so we'll get it nice and creamy in our food processor. Okay, so there's that fresh lemon juice. I'm gonna go ahead and get all of these things into the food processor and we'll go ahead and blend up our hummus. Okay, so I have my food processor. Now I added the beans or some chickpeas. I have to do it in batches since I have a smaller food processor. I'm gonna go ahead and add this fresh garlic. I'll just do one and then I'll add some of this lemon juice. Okay, and we'll give it, you know, a minute to get nice and creamy, and then we'll get it out and then we'll do another batch. Okay, so I'll come back once I have my first batch. Okay, so far this is what I got. This is just the chickpeas and garlic, and I added a little bit of salt. I'm gonna go ahead and add in some tahini. I also used some of the aquafaba, which is the juices that came off of the peas as I cooked them. So in other words, the juice from the chickpeas is called aquafaba. So I save it. You can use it when you're baking. You can use it for all kinds of things, for egg replacements. So I just saved that liquid and I added some to get it going, and it's nice and creamy. I'm gonna add some tahini for that richness, and then I'll start another batch. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with some tahini. Okay, yep, there we go. Now I had already added some, but I wanted to add just a little bit more. That flavor, that hummus flavor is really coming together. So give me a few minutes, I'll get it all blended up and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back with my homemade hummus. Oh my God, this is so good. It's nice and creamy. Oh, that fresh garlic, that tahini, that touch of lemon. Oh my gosh. This is better than the store brand, okay? Now, if you don't mind soaking your beans overnight, and then, you know, whenever you can get to them, at least 20 hours of soaking is great. So whenever you can get to them and cooking them for about an hour, if you want to, you can peel them, but you don't necessarily have to. Throw them in the food processor with some fresh garlic. I used 3 cloves. I used about 2 cups of chickpeas, a 1/4 cup of the tahini, 1 full lemon, 1 teaspoon of salt, and got it nice and blended up, real creamy like, and it's ready for dipping. You can use some pita bread, you can use some fresh vegetables, celery, cucumbers, whatever you like. Enjoy my recipe. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll check you in the next video.
Thanks for watching the video.